What if I told you there are ways to skip the Rolex waitlist without spending years begging your dealer for a Submariner or Daytona? For most people, the Rolex waitlist feels impossible, but behind the scenes, there are strategies, relationships, and unspoken rules that determine who gets the call and who keeps waiting forever. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on how collectors are really getting their watches in 2025, with insider tips straight from authorized dealer employees and veteran buyers. Time to get into it. Number 1, it's not a list, it's a relationship. Here's the truth most buyers don't want to hear. The Rolex waitlist isn't a neat chronological list with your name moving up over time. It's a dynamic, constantly changing priority system based on relationships, reputation, and buying behavior. Authorized dealers, ADS, don't just call people in order, they call the people they want to sell to. These are usually customers who have built trust over time, made previous purchases, and treat their AD as more than just a sales counter. If you've ever wondered why someone who walked in last month got a Submariner before you, this is why. In 2025, building a relationship with your AD is still the number one way to move up the ladder. Visit regularly, not just when you want something. Be polite, be patient, and show genuine interest in the brand, not just in flipping a watch for profit. A DS can spot opportunists immediately. The buyers who approach with respect and consistency are the ones who eventually get the nod. One long-time collector put it perfectly. My AD doesn't sell me watches because I ask for them. He sells them to me because I've proven I'll wear them. Number 2, buy history beats hype. If you've ever been told to buy other watches first to get a Rolex, you've heard one of the oldest insider tips in the book, and in 2025, it's still true. Authorized dealers track purchase history, and clients who buy from across their brand portfolio are prioritized when high-demand pieces come in. Think of it as proving loyalty through your wallet. That might mean buying a Tudor, a Cartier, or even some jewelry before you ask for that GMT-Master II. A DS reward consistency, and they want to know you're a client who supports their business as a whole, not someone who will grab a Submariner and disappear. Now, does this mean you have to spend tens of thousands to get a shot? Not necessarily. Many ADS note that a single purchase, even something modest, helps establish goodwill. A small Tudor or Omega could easily put you ahead of someone who's done nothing but ask for the Pepsi every 3 months. And here's something that's changing in 2025. With Rolex now owning Bucherer, some dealers are being instructed to look for clients with brand loyalty across the ecosystem. That means Rolex, Tudor, and even select accessories. If you're serious about skipping the line, smart money says build your profile within the Rolex family. Number 3, timing is everything. Even the best relationships won't help if you're asking at the wrong time. Rolex production runs are cyclical, and deliveries to authorized dealers aren't evenly distributed throughout the year. Many insiders suggest that new inventory tends to arrive just before key retail seasons, late spring, early fall, and right before the holidays. This means that showing up regularly, especially during those windows, can make all the difference. Dealers have told stories of clients walking in at the right moment and scoring allocations simply because they were present when the shipment arrived. Another timing factor, watch releases. After Watches and Wonders each year, interest spikes in new models, and older inventory starts moving faster. If you're eyeing a model that's not new but still in production, that's your moment to strike. ADs will often allocate those pieces to trusted clients during the post-release frenzy. It's not just what you ask for, it's when you ask for it. So far, we've covered 3 of the biggest secrets to skipping the Rolex waitlist. Understanding that it's not really a list, building loyalty through consistent purchases, and mastering timing to be in the right place at the right moment. Before we continue, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss our weekly watch insights. Number 4, connections matter more than you think. In the world of Rolex, connections are currency. While many collectors like to believe the process is purely transactional, the reality is that personal networks can open doors that money can't. Authorized dealers are human, and just like in any business, relationships built on trust, respect, and shared interests go a long way. This doesn't mean you have to know someone in an unethical way. It's about genuinely connecting with people in the industry. Many buyers have found success simply by being regulars at watch events, meeting ADS at trade shows, or engaging with them on a personal level over time. If an AD sees you as part of their community, rather than just another name on a spreadsheet, you're far more likely to get that elusive call. Collectors have shared countless stories about how a simple, friendly relationship changed their standing. One gentleman recalled visiting his AD every few months, not to pester, but just to chat about horology. After nearly a year of patience, he was unexpectedly offered a black Submariner. The salesperson told him, "You're one of the few people who actually loves watches, not just Rolex." In 2025, that's more important than ever. Dealers are under constant pressure to allocate pieces to clients who represent the brand well. They don't want flippers or short-term buyers. They want ambassadors, people who wear the watch proudly and talk about it passionately. If you're serious about jumping the queue, think of your AD as a relationship to nurture, not a system to hack. Number 5. Use the pre-owned path strategically. Here's a major shift in 2025 that's changing the Rolex landscape: the rise of the Rolex Certified Pre-Owned (CPO) program. For decades, buying pre-owned meant turning to the grey market. Trusted dealers, yes, but unofficial ones. Now, Rolex has entered the space directly, and it's creating new opportunities for buyers who know how to play the game. Rolex's CPO watches are sold exclusively through authorized retailers, complete with a Rolex-issued certificate and a 2-year international warranty. The prices are higher than the grey market, yes, but they come with something even more valuable: credibility and access. Here's what many collectors don't realize. Buying through the CPO program still counts as a transaction with your authorized dealer. That means it contributes to your relationship and purchase history, just like buying a new piece. Some buyers have even reported that purchasing a CPO model, especially one close to the watch they eventually want, fast-tracked their access to brand new allocations. For example, a collector who bought a CPO Submariner from Baccarat in 2024 was later offered a brand new GMT-Master II at retail in 2025. Why? Because his purchase showed commitment to the Rolex ecosystem. The dealer saw a serious collector, not a one-time shopper. If you're tired of waiting, this route could be the most direct and legitimate way to skip ahead without burning bridges. Yes, you'll pay a premium for a CPO piece, but the long-term payoff can be significant. You're building a verifiable history within the Rolex network, which puts you miles ahead of those still waiting for their turn. Bonus tip: presentation matters. One last insight that often gets overlooked: the way you present yourself at the AD can make a surprising difference. You don't have to walk in wearing designer clothes or brag about your collection, but you should project genuine confidence, interest, and enthusiasm. Sales associates are trained to read people quickly. If you walk in demanding a Daytona, you'll be written off instantly. But if you walk in curious, knowledgeable, and ready to discuss other models or Rolex's heritage, you'll stand out. A DS remember clients who show passion and humility. It's that simple. Think about it. The best customers are the ones who make the salesperson's job enjoyable. If you can be that person, you're already ahead of 90% of people on the waitlist. So there you have it, the full breakdown of how to skip the Rolex waitlist in 2025. Understand that it's not a simple queue. Build real relationships, time your requests wisely, leverage connections, and consider the certified pre-owned path to strengthen your AD relationship. The truth is, there's no hack to skipping the line, but there is a smarter way to play the game. The collectors who respect the system, invest in relationships, and think long-term are the ones wearing their dream watches, while everyone else is still waiting for that call. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss our weekly watch insights. Until next time, stay stylish and stay informed.